Louisiana beer reviews, Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk India Pale Ale from Zony Mash Beer Project in New Orleans, Louisiana on Thalia Street. Says fluffy IPA, 5.5% alcohol. I think the Crest and Crown website was saying it was 5%, but I'm going with what it says on the can. I looked on the Zony Mash website. It doesn't say anything about any of their beer. It's like a useless website. A fluffy wheat IPA with Citra and Equinox hops. Okay, Pillow Talk. They can make a sub-series, I guess, call it an Ellen Ramich IPA. There's no born on date, guys. I know this company got started up in 2019. They're at an old movie theater, old neighborhood movie theater. Whoa! I barely cracked the top and look, it's blowing over. Gotta watch those kind of things. I bought this single can at Martin Wine Cellar. They had a number of Zony Mash beers. I did one already. I think it blew over because it was filled. I was gonna say because it was overfilled, like it hit to the top. Didn't give it any space. But now with this super powerful blow up, it makes you wonder, right? Okay, I know I'm a little too aggressive with the pour. I get that. Very thick off-white head on this gloomy morning in February. It's about 71 degrees right now. So, damn. Hazy, opaque, orange. Yeah, gold, orange, or orange gold. Can't figure out which. The aroma, well, kind of typical for these type of things. Hazy, it says New England style, but it's a Gulf Coast IPA. It's just like, now they're saying a wheat IPA. Okay, But you get like cereal grains, typical thing, like a fruity cereal grain nose, almost like there's lupulin powder in it. But I don't think it's going to be bitter. They're designed to be fruity, and this will have that fruity quality. I've tried in the last 4 years now. I've tried many New England style IPAs. I find that they tend to have a common aroma and flavor. I guess I could say, yeah, they all kind of taste the same, except for the bad ones that'll just stand out because they're so unpleasant. But that's probably true for West Coast IPAs. They tend to taste the same, except for the bad ones that stand out because they're so nasty, or the exceptional ones like Pliny the Elder that stands out because it's so world class. Okay. They're saying it's not too bitter, but it seems fairly bitter to me. Like those people next door, they wouldn't drink it. They would say, "Oh, the nastiest thing." And this guy I work with, Pablo, he would just think it was horrendous. I remember they tried he and his wife tried the Ghost in the Machine IPA from Parish Brewing in Broussard. And he said, that was the worst beer I ever had. He said, we took a few sips and dumped it down the drain. I said, come on, Pablo. That was such a funny story. He said, we paid $3.99 for that one bottle. I said, well, people buy like crazy, but to each his own. A high medium mouthfeel, nearly heavy. Maybe it is heavy, but it's certainly high medium. It's sort of sweet. It's sweeter than bitter. On the Cyclops scale, it would probably be 4.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. No joke. It's sweet. It's sugary. Bitterness scale, I still think it would be 3 out of 5 hop cones. I don't know what the IBUs are. What that mathematical equation comes out to, or the scale, the gauge. marks of that. But it seems rather bitter to me. That's pretty thick head. You know, look at all that foam. It's a moosey head. A sweeter finish. So, like, say about 60% sweet, 40% non-sweet or drier. This is probably one of the better New England style IPAs I've had. My friend David said, you know how you talked about ambrosia? I said, oh, fruit salad. Yeah, they always seem to have that. This one does. It does. But it's kind of nice. If I was looking to drink a wheat IPA, hazy wheat IPA, and I don't think I really would be looking to drink that, but if I was, this would be one to grab because the price wasn't bad. Look at this moosey head, what I'm telling you. Could be coming from the heavy wheat. The price was not bad for a single at Martin Wine Cellar. Now, Crescent Crown said this beer is currently out of production and not available. I think what happened was they made an initial run of various beers they make and canned them, and then when that was over, Crescent Crown sold them off to the retail stores, and then they said, let's see what happens, and then if it does okay, you can make more. Otherwise, just people go to their tap room and drink. And I've heard good things about the place, reading reviews online. So a very moosey dessert-like head. Look at that, looks like meringue, a lemon meringue, right? And an interesting beer, and much bitter. It doesn't really go by the description though, because Crescent Crown was like basically saying, if you don't like bitter stuff, this is going to work for you. But I don't think that's true. If you don't like bitter products, this is not going to work for you because it's pretty heavily bitter and hoppy. Even maybe perhaps, I was going to say more than the fruit and the sweetness. I don't know. They're all kind of like Phil Spector wall of sound. This is like a wall of flavor and aroma. It's all coming together at you in a full force thing. I have to go with a 95 out of 100. It's a most excellent product. It's a little peculiar, but it's a most excellent New England style Gulf Coast produced India Pale Ale. So much better than the first Zony Mash I tried. The first Zony Mash, I only gave it a B. It was okay. It was good, but when you consider the price, then it was just okay. But this one is most excellent. So Lazy LA Bon Ton Relais, a very interesting product. Don't know if you can get it in your area. I seriously doubt it, but it could change. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.